Good morning, sir. Are you Mr. Colin Gray? You're currently charged with 2 counts of felony murder in the second degree. You're charged with 4 counts of felony involuntary manslaughter. You're charged with 8 counts of felony cruelty to children in the second degree.
250 Gemstones culture represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. We are more than journalism. We are a revolution. Come on, let's kick this door down and let everybody know we up in here. Welcome to the 250 Gemstones News TV channel. I am your host, Michael T. Porter, and I'm bringing the news to your ass like no other. This is a channel that represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. I have another bomb news segment for y'all, but before I begin, y'all hit that like button, the subscribe button, and share button, hit that notification bell so you know when I am dropping. If you'd like to support the channel, Cash App $Michael US. Don't forget to check out my Spotify podcast, the 250 Gemstones Culture Podcast. Link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. Georgia mass school shooting. The father and son have been charged. Ooh-wee. It's very rare that parents get charged for their kids' crimes. And I think they're trying to take away the guns, which will never happen. But I guess they're trying to make an example out of gun owners, you know, especially when their children go out and shoot up a school. There's a lot going on here, but I got a couple of videos I want to play for y'all, and I'm gonna be right back with you to give you my opinion. Let's go.
And federal law enforcement will continue to work together around the clock in relation to this incident here and any other incidents that come up around this state that raise concern to the safety of our students, faculty, and citizens here in the state of Georgia. Additionally, Colt Gray, that was arrested yesterday for this incident, has now been charged with 4 counts of felony murder. And again, we will continue to work tirelessly to complete this investigation as we move forward. I will go ahead and mention to you, and as I say sometimes, I'm going to go ahead and apologize to you. As y'all all know, that this is a murder investigation. It is a very serious investigation, one that we take serious, one that we will continue to diligently work on and be very thorough with it, with the GBI and our local partners here. So you'll have to forgive us if we don't answer a lot of the questions that you ask. I know you have many, and we wish we could answer many of them for you, but we still obviously want to maintain the integrity of this investigation because it has a long way to go for it to be finished. Again, I also want to remind everyone that we need to continue to pray and support.
Good morning, sir. Are you Mr. Colin Gray? You're currently charged with 2 counts of felony murder in the second degree. You're charged with 4 counts of felony involuntary manslaughter. You're charged with 8 counts of felony cruelty to children in the second degree.
Let's look at this mess here. This is according to NewYorkTimes.com. Article: Teen and father charged with Georgia school shooting appear in court. Both are being prosecuted in killings of 2 teachers and 2 students. New questions arose Friday about whether school officials were told about an investigation of the teenager last year. So there is something that jumped off. There was an investigation on this boy last year, and the school didn't know about it. The school didn't know anything about it. And I hate these articles. They're not putting the people's name. So I have to go all the way down to get the name. Colin Gray is the father. He's 54. Hold on, let me get the teen's name. I don't like when they do that. Just put the names up first so we can get to the names. All right, Colt Gray is the son. So Colt Gray is the son. Colin Gray is the father. The gun, a black AR-15 CMA automatic rifle, was a Christmas present to the boy, Colt Gray, from his father in 2023. So the father bought him this AR-15 rifle. Father and son were both represented by public defenders and neither entered a plea or requested bond. Now I want to go down to the reason why, because they're talking about, oh, he did all this because his parents divorced. Colin Gray and his wife, the mother of Colt Gray, divorced, and just left the son all discombobulated. Let's see, I'll find it right here. The suspect surrendered to school resource officers and was taken into custody, law enforcement officials said. Now, the first thing is, how in the hell he is able to shoot 4 people and nobody lit his ass up? You know that Eric Gardner got choked out just for some cigarettes. This is why we say, you know, this country has racist motives. How is it that this human being, once you kill some children, you kill 4 people with a gun, you got to get picked off as soon as we see you. You got to get gunned down by the police as soon as we see you. And they carefully put him in the back of the car. Think about that. The suspect surrendered to school resource officers and was taken into custody. Where's the beanbag guns? Where's the 9mm? Where's the actual guns? Where's the shotguns? Where's the rifles? Where's the snipers? Black folk get taken out for worse than this. Black folks get their ass beat. He didn't even get his ass beat. When black people get loud with the police, oh, them police ready. Black or white, black police are the worst. But them white officers, they ready to put boots, put them size 14s up a nigga ass quick because they didn't follow the law. Well, this SOB didn't follow the law. There's evidence all over. See, the thing that I'm talking about, when they pull you over, they have probable cause, but they don't have actual hard evidence. There's hard evidence that this person slaughtered innocent people out of school, and you gently put them in the back of your paddy wagon. You took them down to custody. This is absolutely absurd. And you see why black folks bring up the race issue. How is it, once again, that he's able to kill 4 people and just get put in the back of a police car without no bruises, without no cracked ribs, fractured skulls, eye gouge, no backhands, no closed hands? I mean, this is absolutely crazy how they suspect black people doing something, and they really, just like that cop in Florida that went to the wrong apartment, he had a gun, this person had a gun. So, but the boy that was killed, the ex-Marine, when he opened the door, he had a gun. True, he did have a gun, but he got blasted away. He had a bigger gun, an AR-15, and he actually used it. See the young black man? He didn't kill nobody. He just answered the door with his gun, and the police was there. They fired on him. This is crazy. Let's move on, because I want to see. Look what the grandpa say. Relatives suggested that he had a troubled life, talking about the school shooter, the son, who's only 14. Remind you, he's only 14. Charlie Pahamos, the teenager's maternal grandfather, said he believed his grandson was responsible for what had happened, but also cast some of the blame on the tumult in the teenager's life with his father, who had split from his wife. My grandson did what he did because of the environment that he lived in, Mr. Pahamos said. In May of last year, when the boy and his father lived in Jackson County, FBI officials were alerted to some disturbing messages on Discord, a social media platform. Someone in a chat group had threatened to possibly shoot up a middle school. So the FBI already investigated this family last year, and they didn't tell the school anything. So should the FBI be held accountable? A report from the Jackson County Sheriff's Office obtained by the New York Times said that an email associated with the Discord user who made the threat belonged to Colt Gray. He was then 13, who denied that he had made the post. Let's see. At the time, Colin Gray, the father, told the investigator that he and his wife were no longer together and that they had been evicted from their home. Records from 2022 eviction showed that Mr. Gray owned a black AR-15 as well as several other guns. The father told investigators in 2023 that his son did not have unfettered access to firearms, and investigators were not able to definitively link the boy to the threat. Nevertheless, officials alerted schools for continued monitoring of the subject. But on Friday, Donna McMullen, the superintendent of the Jefferson City School District in Jackson County, wrote an email to parents saying that school officials were not aware of the threats and have no record of an investigation. So there's some miscommunication right here. Let me give you my opinion. Look. It's this right here. It says, nevertheless, officials alerted local schools for continued monitoring of the subject. Talking about that boy, Colt Gray. So the FBI and police, they have notified the school, but the schools say nobody notified them. Somebody's lying here. The suspect attended the middle school in the district during the 2022-2023 school year. Dr. McMullen said, let me see. Sheriff Magnum told the Times in an interview that an employee who no longer works for the department informed the FBI that local schools had been notified about the investigation and provided the Times with a copy of his email, which said, "We will have made area schools aware and will monitor the subject." So they've been watching this boy since last year. Once again, if you guys want to check out this article, NewYorkTimes.com. Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this 250 Gemstones News TV commentary? Well, of course you do. That's why your ass is here. Of course you do. There's a lot to debunk here. Not debunk, but there's a lot to address here. But I could keep it down to this. The way they handle white criminals is obvious. They do not handle black criminals the same way. Let's just get that out the way. I already expressed my concerns. But moving on to the subject, the Mr. Colt Gray, who shot up the school. I see this a lot in all communities. Something about when a family breaks up, that the kids just go through it. I mean, kids can't really handle their mothers and fathers breaking up, their parents breaking up, and it does have a very negative effect. You know, it's a big change, and there's no more love in the home when people break up. It's obvious there's no more love in the home. That's why they broke up. So there's no love in the home, and the kid is just lost. The kid is just confused about the situation. Then the kids have to learn their new step parents. It's a lot on a child when parents break up. That's why I believe parents shouldn't break up. You just need to tough it out until they graduate high school. Then you get your life back, because you laid with that SOB. Whatever name you called them or you call her, you laid with them. You made a child with them. Deal with it. So here's the thing. God bless all those who lost their lives. Prayers go out to the family. It's just disgusting that he took innocent lives. The FBI knew. The FBI said they notified the school. The school said, the school district superintendent said, nobody notified us. We ain't getting no damn emails. There's a lot of miscommunication. There's a lot of mishandling of the situation, because if he's talking about doing these type of things to a school, he should have been, actually brought in. He should have been investigated. He should have, maybe if they would have pressed charges, so I don't know all the protocols, but I believe it was him. He denied that he made the post, but there is a post with your name, linked to your name, about shooting up a school, and then a year later you shoot up a school. Then you deny that wasn't used. Come on. I mean, you think we stupid or what? So Something's off with this kid. Something's off with this family. And that's why I believe most people got to get right with God. You got to have love flowing through your home, especially when you have kids. You got to have that love flowing through your home. It has to come from God, because if God is not present in your home, it's going to go straight to the cemetery. Everything that you love goes straight to the cemetery. Look at this family. The father's being charged. 4 people lost their lives. Actually 6. 4 of the victims lost their lives. The father lost his life because he's about to face 4 life sentences, and the son lost his life, 4 life sentences as well. They're going to jail forever. The father and son going to jail forever. 4 people lost their lives. This is how swift and how quick the devil comes to collect. This is how quick it happens in the blink of an eye. But y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think about the father being charged as well as his son for the Georgia school shooting? Man, oh man, this is absolutely crazy. The world have gone mad. But y'all flood my comments. Let me know. Y'all be safe out there. 250 capital G. I'm gone.